Alright, gonna be going back through some worlds that I've visited once before. Drop portal. Oh. Oh. Alright, me being here and wandering throughout this. Discovering later on that I could just turn off the pool. The exploring into the unknown event stuff might partially still be here, but it's not active as far as I can tell. Yeah, yeah, no. Cute plushie. Mhm. There's that portal over there and that portal over there. Noted. Oh, I can't jump down into it? Come on. That makes no fucking sense. Nacho water? What the hell? Okay. Well, we're moving on to the next one. New Friends Plus. Drop portal. Yep. Neat portals like last time. Think I'll add this world to my favorites just because I can use it as a hub world for different worlds I've been to before. Ooh, damn. Didn't know about this area last time I was here. Solid. And of course, the hot tub. Obligatory. How are you supposed to jump out of the water? Or maybe you're not. Maybe you're just supposed to. Yeah. Okay. When a new. Honestly, I really like the vibes and aesthetic of this place. It's pretty chill, does its own thing pretty well. Hmm. All right, we were there. The inner corridor there is one of the aesthetics I do want to take reference from. And yes, I am still recreating footage in the current moment, but I'm using my own thoughts on top of it. Starfruit keychain. Da-ba-da-da-da-ba. Oh, alright, guess I'm gonna have to go back to Tachyon for now. This place, I wish it kinda had collision, because it could be its own aesthetic, too. Mhm. In any case, on to the next. I should probably close my bedroom door. Let me just use this to do this. Alright. Functionality. This place is decent and okay, but eh. Crowbar. Picture. Give me the tomb. Give me the tomb of secrets. I must have it. Give! Oh, this absolution. What in the fuck? Do-ba-da-doo. That there looks like a bench. Last time I was here, I couldn't get to it. Not for lack of trying, but because invisible walls. Fish. And there's also this all the way up here. World by Just a nice little tribute area. And now we continue. This place is actually pretty neat. It's simple, it's basic. I thought it was going to be boring, but honestly, I like the aesthetic it's going with here. Hmm. Maybe a boy. When anything could be made of glass and still somehow be comfy. How would you create such a thing? Comfy glass? No thanks. Excuse me, please. Alright, it's on to the next. Hmm. This place has a good chunk of references and whatnot. It's very aesthetically nice, but just too small for me. Nadia Sunshine, reference there. SA2, reference there. Use. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Moving on. Join. If I'm remembering right, this one has a suffocating intro that immediately, once finished, yeah, just hit the start button. I'm not listening to your speech again. Interesting game. WarioWare inspired, but it deals with the people's inner mental states and perceptions. Oh yeah, these losers existed all the way back in the 2000s too. Well, unfortunate. I don't want to hear this person's dialogue, so hug the right wall. Okay, know what? Never mind. One blinding bathroom. And what looks like stairs, only to be disappointment. Yeah, avoiding that. Can't get into the shop. And now we're outdoors, kind of. Yeah, I think that's all about there is to hear. Alright. Join. Hmm. I wouldn't say this is necessarily Frutiger Aero, but it's definitely an interesting aesthetic. Every time I come back, I notice something different, like that wall, that picture on the wall. First time it was just, oh, nice, the grass. And, oh, hey, tiny TV. Second time it was like, oh, a pool. And, whoa. The text, just the image for the texture on this is really good. You'd want to use it elsewhere. Also, tree. Nom, nom, nom. Now this time I noticed the picture. It's neat. Waters of truth. We've been here before. We will be here again. No shit. Poor cell phones. An accurately modeled refrigerator. Impressive. Worlds. I'd say, I don't, well, this next. Been here before and there's not much to it. Cube inside of 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 a cube. This is what people thought the internet was going to be like a long time ago. Just bright and cheerful and cool. But then people got bored of that aesthetic really fast. You could say this was from back when everyone was kind of naive and new to the benefits of technology. This next place has its own aesthetic. I don't know why they call it Aero, but hey, they put a different word in front of it, so that makes sense. To each their own. It's not a bad world design, but it's not what I'm looking for. Same with this place. Uh, yeah. Gregory House, Invincible. Mm. Headbats. Mm. I'm not really fond of the product they're selling here, but at the same time, I won't say that the building aesthetic that they've got isn't bad. Actually, it's quite good. Of course, in order to see that, you gotta go past the first floor. Yeah, no, I'm not going to be subscribing to this. Dark, gloomy, confusing lighting, and a world that just didn't want to let Pyra join off of me. So it's just like, oh, okay then. The fog has been laid on thick. Alright. Now, we're gonna go here first, because it's actually pretty chill. Frutiger Aqua. Frutiger. Frutiger. Aqua. I don't know how to pronounce it properly. Good, I've got the colors off. Post-processing to dusk. And yeah, this feels like it should be a mirror, but it just isn't. You definitely wouldn't want to take your grandma here. She'd probably break her hip from slipping and falling. But overall, hella cool aesthetic. Obligatory pool table. Don't know why I said it like that, but okay. Dinosaur. What is this? Oh. Ace of Hearts. Ah, the ducks are spawning in. Oh, cactus duck. Gonna be avoiding that one. Fox duck. Devil duck. Floral duck. There we go. The only downside to most of these places is that they're really, really fucking bright. Here, let me see. Post-processing, exposure down a little. Contrast up a little. No. Yoink. Why are you stuck there? Come on over here. Why dog? Can't tell if that's dinosaur, dragon, or Godzilla. Probably a little bit of each. Rainbow, neat. Astronaut, neat. Crab, sleeping. Dark duck. Alright, on to the next world. Hmm. Yeah, this one's pretty decent. The weapon I want to collect. Da, 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 da. Ah, shit! No, don't float away. Anyways. Alright. Read over these. Alright. Oh yeah, and contrast down. Makes the area a lot more friendly. Got a whole hub area. Ooh, DS, DSXL, Wii. Why would there be Internet Explorer? Phone. Neat. Globe. Lava lamp. Neat shelf. Hmm. Don't know what this is. Seems to be its creation of its time. Pretty sure someone would want to use it as a navy. Not sure who though. And of course you've got the bathroom with a plunger. Ah! A bar for hanging out, chilling, and drinking. Sleeping space. Sleeping space. Butterflies outside. Comfy pit, bean bags. A pool that's really way too small. And then the home theater area, which I really like the aesthetic of, not gonna lie. Ah, yeah, On to this one next. Oh. Your head rotation does not change the rotation of the thing. So you gotta keep that in mind. Jumping gets you off of it. Holding forward works well enough. Holding down your left click button or some kind of trigger was enough sometimes. We're not gonna make it. Oh! You're coming with me! Okay, maybe not. Get back here, get back here, get back here. Ah! And here I thought I was going to be faster this time. Oh well. Last time I was here with Pyra, there were at least 4 orbs. 2 spawn right next to the building. This one spawns all the way out here. And there's another one somewhere. That I don't know where it is. Puzzle idea, you just find all the orbs, you put them in there, and then voila. Now, to find the other one. Oh yeah, orb inside the building. Never mind. Yep, there it is. Oh. One. Two. Three. Neat. Anyways, now to actually show off the inside of the building. In a moment. Got human bodies demanding bathroom. I'll be right back. Hey, I'm back. Alright. Oh, neat. World Discovery poster. Nice idea. And then I think these are all worlds where they have the same system showed here set up. Fuck is that? Oh. Hmm. Hmm. Nice to see colorful dash in there. Hmm. Ghost hunt. Uh, zombie. Prawn disc. Hmm. Neat. You've got a video player here that kind of has shit quality, but yeah. Art page here. I can't tell if it's referencing avatars and models or what. Hmm. Definitely seems to be something there. Avatar now from the Avatar Museum, which is really cool that they've made stuff like this more accessible. Mm-hmm. Ba-da-da-ba-ba-ba. I do want to try this, Abby. Mm-hmm. Coolio. Expressions, faces, reacting, nah. Clothes. Bodysuit, alright. Chill enough. Not something I'd consistently use, though. Now, what is this, Abby? Huh. Neat. Sample. Yep, sample. This cloth. Ah, that works. Ah, cool. Gonna stick to that. Doesn't really seem to do anything. Don't know what that toggles. Aw, it has nice little poses that don't let you really move around or do things. That last one looked like it was a dancing thing. Why can't I move? Fucking yikes. Gonna go back to this one. Last time I was here with Pyra, she spoke about how the interface of these tablets is like 4 different things combined together. And that's about all I have for this world. So we go on to the next one. New Friends Plus, Drop Portal, Bippity Boppity Boo. We're going on through. You can turn into one of those. Talk with Clippy. Then I'm going to go down here. Gonna talk to this one. Bye-bye. Yoink. The one thing we can use to get them to talk, we must bring it to them. Shove. Yoink. Now we take this back to spawn. And throw it in here. This is going to be annoying because it might get copyrighted, but welcome to Caramel Dancing in 2026. And of course, a race course on the horizon, too. Really confusing race course if you're not the one driving. Hey, that's fine. And whoop-de-doo. Right button to enter and exit. Respawn. And you can find this world creators, several of this world's creators' other worlds through this portal library right here. Unfortunately, we cannot get to the skyscrapers, so I'll be moving on to the next interesting world on our list, which is this one. Honestly, I think this one is really cool. It kind of captures the heart of the aesthetic very well. Damn it. Oh yeah. There we go. Oh, neat. Huh, neat. Oh, oh hey, vending machine. I didn't notice this before, but it's a nice little detail. Nico plush, Nico plush. Nico from One Shot. Lava lamps. Damn it. Woo. Oh, maybe I want to scale back down before doing that. Okay, let's try that again. Nope. Yeah, so much that's different. Oh, thank you. Having a good time. Hope you have one too. Also, was that always there? Yeah, little details of the NPCs observing their environment are the main reason why I find this world so interesting. 'Cause sure, it's just being taken from a large box of potential dialogue prompts. Uh, but the fact that it's taking note of how people would observe their environment, taking note of the environment in the same way that people would to make dialogue, it just helps you feel a little bit more anchored to the world, I guess. Very much so. Difference in scale. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it doesn't always proc, which is confusing. Mm -hmm. I could spend hours here just due to the aesthetic and me procking the text dialogue from the NPCs. Yeah. Let me check. When was this world last updated? Oh, nice. Today. That would explain why there was things I hadn't seen before. Yep. Yep, I'm zooming. Let's see. That sounds like virus territory. Oh! Oh, sorry. Hola. I don't know what that says. Oh, nice. And pets and hugs. Oh no. Lee! Oh, don't understand that. Trying to see what all the different notes about this world are. I could probably just screenshot some of these responses and throw them through Google Translator. Well, maybe later I will. For now, I'm just kind of checking stuff. Mm-hmm. There are decisions that do not seem like decisions until later. Yeah, usually because you're mixing some context. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Sometimes staying still is the only way to see what is moving. Neat. Yeah, yeah. Fair. Hmm. Good question. Hey, yeah. Oh. Yep, yep. Hmm. Yep. There are times where I try to figure out what's actually being said, but brain doesn't compute. Yep, yep. Yeah, it doesn't. Oh. Hmm, nice. Yeah, it was. Kind of funny how that became like an internet meme noise for like mentally processing stuff. Same. Oh, hey, neat. That wasn't there before. Ah, true. Fair enough. Pretty chill, too. Oh, I hate that, but it is true, yeah. Some things are only understood once they no longer matter. Aww, neat. Oh, wow. Yeah, kind of heard that one already. Hola. Mm. Mm. Huh, neat. Finally got the dialogue prompt I was wanting to see the other night. Now, how far out can we go? Oh. Mhm. Mm-mm. Mhm. Mm-mm. Mhm. Mm-mm. Mhm. Mm. Mm. Standing still for a really long time is probably the most difficult thing in VRChat unless you're talking with friends or whatnot. I do want to test to see if this actually works. Oh. It is currently 4:44 p.m. I'm gonna end the recording here for now, and then we'll continue back up in like hour and a half to see if anything's changed. Blah. I am back, and unfortunately the fish have not done anything. It is now 6:06 p.m. I've been busy working on other stuff in the background. It's nice that they have collision all this way out. That they let you stand on top of these hills. But yeah, to wrap things up and make sure I can actually share a recording, we're going to visit our last location for now, because this is the farthest I got in my previous sort through of worlds that contain the word Aero. Once I complete that search, I'm probably going to go after worlds that contain the word Frutiger, and then eventually I think I'll be getting around to compiling some of the best picks from each of those two searches into a list of cool Frutiger, Aero, and Aqua worlds that are worth visiting. Okay, maybe I shouldn't have put food in my mouth right when I was about to start speaking again. Dang it. Anyways, you can pick up the chair, and honestly, this darker aesthetic reminds me of more so of what we have these days. Though let's be real, it contains a bit more warmth and heart than some of the corporatized stuff that exists now. From what I understand last time I was here, you can pick up and launch pretty much every single orb in this fucking place. Oh, pretty sure one of my friends joined on me, Lillian, and Pyra, wandering around. We just launched it. Makes for some good fun. Ah, the heck was that? Hmm. Oh, you can't launch the orbs in this room, though. Good, it is the comfy space. It should not be able to have orb chaos invade. Yeah, well, that's about all I've got for now. I'll see you all later. Bye-bye.